Mary?
I'm so sorry about
Mary, there's a lot you can be sorry for. But you need to understand that this is getting out of hand. I. There's only so much I can do to help. I'm not. I'm not no superhero. I ain't no magic man. I'm just a human. I know just about as much as you do. And everything that happened in the office yesterday, between the things that you said and did, between the things that some of the other people said and did, it's getting nasty. It's getting to be too much.
I I know. I'm gonna be staying away from the office for a while.
I think that would be for the best.
They have contacted Ader again, and I'll be talking with him. And then plans on training me a little bit more to control my emotions. Amelia's trying to prescribe me mood dampeners, and I had a I had a humbling discussion with Marcellus. But I wanted to apologize to you because you keep sticking out your neck for me, and you don't have to anymore. I don't. People try to excuse the actions that I do, it feels like sometimes. They're not excusable. I want help. I just didn't know how to ask for it. And I was finally pushed to the point where I had to get on my hands and knees and beg for forgiveness. Marcellus.
Wouldn't be my first choice to ask a man for forgiveness. Should have gone to somebody else, but I understand.
I had to go to Marcellus. I can't face Malachi. I tried to apologize to Eden. I tried to apologize to Judas. They both rejected me. They want nothing to do with me. I don't entirely blame them. But I tried. They didn't want it. So I had to agree to something in order to actually get even a sliver of forgiveness from Marcellus. At least for Myra's sake. Tore me up seeing her afraid of me. I had really bad chest pain. I know Judas didn't hit my chest. He only hit my face. I'm not even hung up on the fact that he hit me. I could care less. I'm tired of giving people the reaction they want when they hurt me. I don't care about that anymore. But seeing Myra be afraid of me tore me up. I felt like my chest wanted to burst out. Apparently it almost did. I almost am been told I almost hollified. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't. I, I've gone too far. I admit that. I never intended on actually hurting anybody. The whole thing with Kalinsky, that was a really bad prank, albeit a dumb, stupid one, and I'll admit that. Ellie was high. I wanted her to sleep the weed off. We shouldn't be showing up to work high. People getting hurt by other people is so normalized in office unless it's someone who's not important that does it. When it's suddenly a problem. Nobody likes to see that. Nobody likes to hear a woman cry.
Giving Ellie some chamomile and some elderberry to help her sleep is a little different than holding a brag of chloroform up to a man's face. Not just one, but two. I'm glad that you understand that.
The other man was a drug addict, though. He was
Felly, fuck,
drugs.
Mary. It doesn't matter. When you're in the office, you're supposed to be professional. You're supposed to be the better person.
Nobody's the better person, though, Benny. That's the problem. It just doesn't feel fair.
So be the better person. Be the role model. I know that sounds insane, and it's a hell of a lot more difficult to do than to think about it and say. God knows I'm at fault for it myself. I've lost my temper more times than I can count.
But you're still a role model. Marcellus literally hurts people. He's still a role model. Malachi does whatever he pleases with no fear of consequence because he's our boss. All of that is excused. I just hate the hypocrisy, the unfairness of it all. Maybe I got a little over my head. Maybe I did too much. I admit that. I did way too much.
Philly. Fuck, Mary. Jesus criminy. Sorry. Mary. Just because someone does something wrong and they don't get punished for it right away doesn't make it right for somebody else to do the same thing. It's unfair. It is hypocritical, I agree. I'm just as unhappy with it as you are. Hell, I tried to kill Marcellus.
A lot of people want to kill Marcellus.
But we can't.
I can't agree with you, but I also can't say that I don't blame you either. I only can't agree with you because of... Well, either way.
We can't...
I want to see other people hurt.
I know. But we can't... As much as we want them to stop doing what they're doing, and as much as I would like to be able to do such a thing, we can't right now. Marcellus and Malachi, they're too
Malachi won't
strong.
even look at me.
My con Myra won't look at me either. I
You know, I told you that I really wanted to have a family of my own someday. Do you remember?
I do.
When I first woke up, I was alone, I was scared. I didn't really have many people to help me when I first woke up. No father to lean on, no mother to nurture. That is all I remember is that cold basement. But Myra wasn't afraid of it because she had Malachi. She had that father. She had that nurturing hand and guided her out of the basement. I thought I could be a nurturing hand too, the hand that I needed. Someone who understands what it's like to be afraid and confused in your body. You don't understand everything that's going on. And the people who aren't you or like you look at you like a freak. Maybe I projected a little bit too much. I wanted I wanted the hypocrisy to end. I wanted to help her so much that I was blinded by the fact that I was scaring her away from me. But it tore me up because that reflects on me as a person. I'll never be the mother that I want to be. People can say, "Oh, I'm sure you'd make a great one." But actions do speak louder than words, and I have a problem. There is something wrong with me. As much as I hate to admit to it, as much as I try to tell myself I have to be fine, I have to be perfect, I have to be this, I have to be exactly what Malachi wants me to be, I'm not. Sometimes I feel like I'll never be what he wants me to be. He gave me my life. Even if all the bad things that he's done and the hypocrisy, I still need him. That will never go away. That will never leave me. I love Min. I love him to death. But if something were to happen to Malachi, I don't know what I would do. I don't want to think about hurting someone who actually loves me like that. I don't. It hurts. It hurts my chest so much, Benny. That's what I wanted to talk to you about the other day before all that shit happened. With the porcelain dolls, I didn't mean to disobey orders. It messed with my head because I want to be a mom. I want to have kids. I want to have a family someday. And when you're told without context to start things that looked like children without questioning the authority, and when you do, you're fucking disobedient for it. It messed with my head. It messed with me so much. but I suppose it's a little late now. I suppose it's probably too late to say sorry, to apologize to the people that I've hurt. I tried. Fucking kept throwing away everything that I gave them, which pissed me off, because I was at least trying,
It's
but it
not
doesn't matter anymore.
it's not too late for you to apologize. It's too early. I know you want to do what you want to do in order to make up for what you've done and what you said. But right now, with how things are in the office, with how people are, it was too soon.
Maybe you're right. I think Amari was right about me. I think a lot of people were right about me. Insane.
In this world, with the way you are, with how you came about, it would be more surprising if you weren't. Now just listen to me for a moment. The world ain't fair. It's never gonna be. I grew up in a very bad situation myself. And it wasn't until a few decades that I got out of it and got to meet the love of my life and have kids of my own, have a family. I will be honest, I got what you want. I achieved what you haven't. But it's not too late to be the person that you want to be. It's like I told somebody else. Fucking up, making mistakes, doing things wrong, it's part of what makes us who we are. And to deny the fact that you are not well is wrong. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna get better. That doesn't mean you don't have the chance to grow. But you have to look for it. You have to seek it out. You have to actually put yourself forward. And this whole thing about needing Malachi's approval, about wanting to be what he wants you to be, that sounds less like something what you want and more like something that you think you want. You need to reach down and figure out who you are, what you actually want. You don't have to. You don't have to seek out his approval constantly, even though I know you think that that will help. But you have a moment now to do your own thing, to grow, to take time to yourself, to learn, to think, to get better. So, Mary, who are you? What do you want?
I want whoever else is here to show themselves. I can hear you.
It's just Eden. She stopped over for a few things.
Sorry, Benny.
For what?
Just for everything that I put you through.
Mary, there have been countless times where I could have turned my back and walked away from you, forsaken you, abandoned you, whatever you want to call it. I could have completely given up on you if I really wanted. I could have given up on several people in the office if I wanted. I could have been completely fine. I could have made my own choices to just ignore everything that happens and do my work and keep my head down, not interact with anybody. I made the choices I did because I cared. Consequences be damned. If I didn't want to go through the things that I have, I wouldn't be sitting here having this discussion with you.
I did kind of come to your house without an invitation.
Well, if I wanted you to get, I would have told you to get.
Huh?
If I wanted you to
You need
leave,
help?
I would have told you to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I see what you mean now.
Hmm.
Sorry for the apology. It was too soon. I would really appreciate my privacy, Eden. But if there are more important matters that require you to be here, then I won't get in the way of that. I have a few more things to say to him, but I'll come back.
Damn it.
Mary's still hanging around, but because she could sense Eden being here, she would have rather for her privacy to at least finish what she was saying. So she's still around, but she's letting Eden talk to him.
Damn it. I thought this went away. Smell nice back here? It was raining yesterday, so the lawn is still a little damp.
Yeah. Why don't you stop her?
Stop who? Stop what?
You're the one who asked me to be here.
I did.
So why didn't you stop her?
This part of me knows that she needed to have that talk. I also know that it ain't over quite yet either.
Yeah, because she realized I was here. So why didn't you stop her?
Well, to be honest, I didn't see you hiding out back here till I walked forward. You didn't exactly make your presence known.
No, but you said that it was just Eden. You knew that I was here.
She said she sent someone. I figured it was you.
Don't know how. I made sure to walk up here. And the ground's wet, so I don't know how she heard me.
I don't know why I didn't stop her. But she said she wanted privacy. Somehow I think she wouldn't
Too
have...
bad. You're the one who asked me to be here in the first place.
I know. Mary, if you're still here, that talk,
I doubt it.
I know you wanted your privacy, but I'd like to have Eden around as well. She's not gonna do nothing. She's just gonna be here.
Was this some kind of trap?
No, not at all, Mary.
Are you afraid of me?
Should I be?
Are you?
Mary, I'm scared of everybody.
Oh.
But if you want the short and blunt answer, no, I'm not.
Then why is she here?
Because I asked her to be here.
I'm sorry, I don't exactly trust Eden.
She doesn't
You'll have to
exactly
forgive
trust you
my
either,
defensiveness.
but I trust
That's
both of
fine.
you.
Oh. Also, I can smell you. You smell like Ephraim.
The hell does Ephraim smell like?
Smells like Axe body spray.
Funny, because he doesn't use it.
Easy.
You're right, I forgot about that. Either way, you still smell like him. I can recognize Ephraim and Malachi.
Not the point.
So why is she here?
Because I asked her to be here.
She's not here because... But... I suppose you didn't... You didn't know I was coming, did you? I didn't make myself known. I said I wanted to talk to you, but I didn't say that I was gonna come to your house. No, of course not. You couldn't have known. This was just a coincidence. Right? Me?
Just a little bit. It's just a
Hi.
cough. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. It's just a dry throat thing. It's something that happens every now and then. I'd say when you get to be my age, but I know what you would have preferred. I know.
I figured maybe if I went on a little walk, you and Eden can have your talk, and then I can come back and continue. But it doesn't look like she's leaving anytime soon, which is fine. I have no issue with that.
So,
Eddie.
the easiest way to deal with this is just let's have our talk. You don't have to look at her. You can just pretend she's not there. She's not doing anything here other than just standing by the house. She's not documenting anything. She's not writing anything down.
I don't trust her. I can trust you, but I can't trust her.
So if you trust me, then believe me when I say that it's okay.
I want to hear it from her.
What do you want to hear?
I want her to tell me that anything that I say to you isn't going to be told to anybody who doesn't have any business in it. And I doubt that she'll actually say that. That's why I don't trust her. I bear no ill will, but I prefer my privacy. Everybody likes their privacy once in a while. After all, Benny, didn't I help you?
You have helped me. I've helped you.
That helped me. A lot. And I really appreciate that. If you really trust Eden, then I'll trust your judgment.
That's all I ask.
I've made arrangements. I'm going to be away for a while. And I'm being given the opportunity to redeem myself.
Good.
Marcellus is helping me with that. I know your opinion on him may not be the brightest. Mine isn't either. I, I always believed that he had the ability to be good and whatnot. However, he makes mistakes just like everybody else.
That's right.
As long as he's not hurting the people I care about, then I'm fine with him. He agreed in exchange for services. He will be helping me get better.
What kind of services?
He didn't tell me. He said, "Are you willing to do anything?" I told him I would do anything for Malachi. And he said, "Okay." I know all that talk that you had earlier about Malachi, but it's a little late for that now. Because I already made a decision based off of how he sees me and how I want him to see me in a better light. Because I have the ability to be good. I can be. But I need him to see it. Your words do not fall on deaf ears, though, Benny. I promise. It's just, maybe if I had heard them a little bit sooner, I could have thought of a better idea. Because I'm sure this doesn't make you feel the happiest. But what should make you feel happy is that I'm going back to Ader. He's gonna be helping me again.
That's
I
good.
stopped having the bad dreams, which is good. Amelia's given me medication as well for the
Right. Yeah.
what I mentioned earlier.
The mood suppressors. Sort of like a bipolar medication. If it's one thing that I've learned so far, it's that I'm never going to be able to agree with everything everyone in the office does. Or what they say. I may not like the decision that you're going forward with, especially since it considers Marcellus, of all people, but I respect your decision to try and do anything to make yourself better.
I want to be better.
I know you do.
I want to be better. If I don't, I'll get left behind. And I don't want that. I really like the people around me. Even the ones that don't feel the same way about me.
I share that same feeling.
come up with a little notepad. My poisons. I remember you actually taking interest in what I do. You were the only person who actually saw the good that I could do with it. I want you to have this information while I'm gone. You can do something great with it. You can do great things where I couldn't do great things. Got everything you need to know about specific types of poisons. The good, bad, ugly. Some of them are actually very mild and can be eaten.
They can
I
be
think
useful.
I might take it. It can be very useful. All knowledge is good knowledge. I
Well,
wanted you to do something great with my poisons. And they went about it the wrong way. That's okay. I wanted to see you before I left. Because, I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I might pop in the office once or twice. I might pop in the office once or twice, only for a moment, at the most. Get the rest of my affairs in order. At least until I can. Because it's as much as I want to separate myself and be away from everybody. You guys are my family. And I don't want to be away from any of you.
it'll be okay. Take your time.
So,
And I mean it. Take all the time that you need. Don't rush things.
I visit you.
I'll miss you too.
Will I be able to visit you at any point?
Well, you know where I live, so as long as you message me beforehand.
Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in.
Don't worry about it. Rather it be you than a fucking sinner. Which they've been getting close. Been seeing more and more of them out this way.
I wonder what poison does to sinners.
I can tell you holy water is effective. So as long as you stay at the church with men, you should be just fine.
If anything ever goes haywire, you're welcome to be at church.
I ought to go at some
After
point.
all, you come see us, see our service. We'd love to have you.
I think I will. Some point.
Worried.
Worried about what?
Something I really wasn't hoping I'd have to say with other people around. It's one more thing that I'm concerned with, and what I wanted to talk to you about last night. I know this will probably not be effective. Could we at least go inside?
You want to pop inside for a little bit, Eden?
Not with her.
Mary, I know you've got some reservations.
I don't trust her. And she doesn't trust me. There's
So much for trusting
something.
Benny's judgment.
Eden,
There's something that I really need to ask you advice for. Because I don't feel like I can turn to anybody else.
so ask me.
You are a.
Ask me, not her. As far as we're both concerned, she's not here right now.
It's a little hard to say that because I am afraid for Min's safety. Min doesn't plan on doing anything to anybody anytime soon, especially if they plan on staying away from the church. But I've heard things. I don't know if they're true, but that people might want to hurt him.
Hurt
One of
Min.
those things, you know? Hurt Min. Yes.
Min and Malachi may have
I've
always
made
disagreed
peace.
on quite a few things, and I understand that. They always like to speak a little bit about the other. More so Min to Malachi than Malachi to Min. I haven't necessarily seen Malachi talk with Min except for that night in the church when I saw him wearing that godforsaken armor.
Absalom.
Right. But Min is good folk. Even I can recognize that. He's just...
Min is a wonderful person, but there are people out there who are horrible and unmerciful, unforgiving, unkind, and would rather see him hurt.
And you know what? If Min keeps to himself and stays at the church and doesn't do anything wrong, completely unprovoked, and if it's in complete self-defense, I will aid both of you in keeping him safe to the best of my ability.
I've been told that in one of my outbursts of harming someone, it was in self-defense, and yet I'm still called insane for it. I don't know. I trust you, but I don't trust the people around you, around us, around anyone. And can you blame me? People don't want to trust me, that's fair, but that doesn't mean I have to trust them either, Benny.
I'm not asking you to trust other people, I'm asking you to trust me. When I tell you that I will show up to help and defend the church, I mean me. If anybody else shows up with me, they have the same prejudice as I do. I won't let anything happen to that church. God knows we still need one.
Of course we need one. We need faith. Without faith, we are lost. Without that hope, we have nothing. And at the end of the day, at least I have somewhere to go where I feel like I belong.
Mary, it may not get better tonight, or tomorrow, or the day after. But as long as you keep working, as long as you keep putting yourself forward, things will get better, eventually. Thank you for the notes. Thank you for coming to talk with me, and thank you for trusting me.
Sorry I didn't tell you that I was coming.
It's fine. People show up here unannounced all the time, don't worry about it. If you ever need to see your uncle, you know where I am. But for now, go home. Go rest. Go see men. Okay? You'll be just fine. I know it.
You're right. Thank you for believing in me.
Of course.
I swear I'll make up I'll make it up to you. I know sticking your neck out for me isn't easy in the slightest.
You made a promise. You better keep it.
Once. Good night, Benny.
Have a good night, Mary. Stay safe. Fuck.
Have a good night, Eden.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Something tells me you're not really in the talking mood.
Unfortunately, everything I have to say you wouldn't want to hear. So I won't.
Is it about me? Or is it about her?
No. Yes.
I saw what happened in the office. What else did she do?
What do you mean you saw what she did in the office?
How she acted? She hit me, actually. She was trying to fucking start something with Marcellus, and I got between her. told her to back off and just leave him be, and she... So I was there for that. I don't know what else you have that would constitute you not wanting to tell me, because I wouldn't want to hear it.
I don't know, maybe the ever-escalating piles of raw and uncooked food that were put outside my office over the course of 6 hours this morning.
Jesus.
By her. Or the flowers that were left outside of Judas's office that smelt like rot and decay. And then after those were taken away, a ripped out of the ground, still muddy rose bush. A butchered cow's leg is where it ended. On the floor in front of my office.
I don't have words, except for... You don't have to worry about that for a little while, or hopefully at all, if things go to plan here. She's speaking with Ader. She's getting medication. She's seeking help from other people. And she's staying away from the office for a while.
About damn time. Not like people haven't been telling her to go seek help for months now.
And this was the camel that broke the straw. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. Straws don't have backs. It took a while. A lot longer than what I've seen, because I wasn't in the office like the rest of you were when this all started. But it's happening. Better late than never.
And it wouldn't have taken this long if Min didn't do the unspeakable.
I'm sure.
Because you know how Mary complains about how she did things, apparently, that she doesn't remember. And how people hold her accountable for those things, even though she doesn't remember doing them. You can thank Min for that. Because instead of trying to get her actual help, he decided just erase her memories. That'll fix everything.
He made a mistake. A pretty bad one. I think he knows that now. And if he doesn't...
He better.
If he doesn't, I'll talk to him. I'm so sick and tired of making mistakes myself. I'm so tired of just watching all of this shit unfold before my eyes. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
At least you won't live with regret.
How can I not?
Because you decided to act.
My
At least you
decision.
tried. Sure, you fucked up, but at least you tried.
Oh, Jesus. My decision put somebody else's life in a completely different jeopardy. For that very same decision, they now live in the same exact office that you've been trying to get me to avoid. A kid. And now they have
Live
to...
with Malachi.
They still walk around the office. And she hates me now.
Oh well. Can't make everybody happy. And not everyone's gonna like you. A lot of people in the office don't like me, I'm sure of it.
I'm surprised. You're quite the charmer.
Bullshit.
It's because people only take you at a face value. They don't really know you like some of us know you. Like I know you.
Yeah? And what am I now that you know me at work instead of just the sad face looking for a bit of de-stress when I walk into the bar?
You're just as tired and stressed as I am now. Probably a little bit more. Except even more so. So not only do you have to deal with my bullshit, but you have to deal with everybody else's bullshit in the office too. Because if you don't, then you get looked at like you're not doing your job. But if you do, and you fuck up, well, suddenly it's all your fault. It ain't fair. It's not right. And I'm honestly surprised you haven't fucking killed anybody yet.
Yes, because unlike everyone else in that office, apparently I'm the only one with a bit of self-control.
Surprisingly, yeah, you kinda are.
And everyone says I'm a slave to my emotions.
No. No one's a slave in that office except for fucking Marcellus. And poor Lazarus. God, and fucking Poi.
What's wrong with Poi? Poi hardly works there. They show up. But they're so removed most of the time.
Poi still hears his voice. Still begs for him. Fuck, maybe I shouldn't have told you that. That... I didn't say that. Okay.
Say what?
I know I can't get everybody to like me. I...
And you can't force everyone to get along either. I tried.
I know. And I think that's what's been eating away at me lately. Is that I know and I understand that people are always gonna fight and bicker, but when I see it in front of my eyes, when they start throwing tooth and nail at each other, I God, no matter how much I want it to end, I know it's not going to, and I think that's the part that hurts the most. Because there's only so much I can really do. You don't look at me the same either. I haven't seen you over here for a few weeks. It's been a long time. I barely get the chance to talk to you now.
Always in the office.
I know. But it's not just me, it's... Mizuchi still asks about you. So do the kids. They miss you too. I've, uh... I've talked your ear off enough. If you want to go, you can go. I won't keep you here any longer. Oh, why is my foot all fucked up? No. There we go. No.
Focused.
Mm.
You would hear a couple of speed taps on the roof. Kind of sound like high heels. Then something would plop into your lap, and then you'd hear the sound of the sonata, or sorry, the last step.
God. What the hell is...
What you're holding in your hand is a small bouquet of orchids. A little note on it. These were, I forgot to mention that these were for Mizuchi, but I have to hurry. It is kind of scribbled as you read on, and then you see the initial on the bottom as M.
What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck? Hello? Somebody there? Hello? What the fuck? Mary, why are you still here?
I heard something.
Well,
I see something.
what is that?
I'm sorry, I got the flowers for Mizuchi, but then I heard. No,
Did you see anything?
sounded like one of the soul machines. Unless it was Eden.
No, Eden. I think Eden took off.
I recognized the sound of a flash step. Did you invite anybody else here?
No, of course not. Why would a soul machine be out here?
I got a glimpse of it too while I was trying to run after it.
Are they dangerous, or?
They were the same soul machines that was at the church, remember?
Fuck, yeah, I remember. So what is one doing out here?
Hmm. I don't know, but I don't like it. I'm sorry.
And
I'll still leave. I just wanted to make sure.
I'll be fine. I'll check it out, and I'll let you know when everything's okay. I've got your phone.
Please.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night, Mary.
I think I messed up again. Oh no.
Just head back to the church, Mary, okay? Maybe you should go check on Min.
I'm sorry. You're right.
It's fine. Don't worry. Now I'm gonna give whoever's back here on the count of 3 to come out and show yourself. I don't take too kindly to playing games in my own backyard, unless I'm the one starting them. Like I said, partner, you got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Who are you? What's going on? Step out from the shadow. Why are you here? What's going on? I don't remember inviting you. I don't speak Everdarkian.
Apologies.
Alright then. Why are you here?
I was sent here to watch.
By whom?
By the company.
Last time I stuck around one of you tried to hurt me.
Effective mechanics.
Right. There's a lot of other things here too.
I'm well aware.
Are you?
Why do you think we were sent here to watch?
So now I got soul machines in my backyard.
We've been here for a very long time.
Right. Well, like I told the others, the humans, at the very least, that are here, stay out of sight. I don't need my kids to see you. Is that clear? Good. Fuck. Ugh. I'm going to bed. Fuck this.
you call scene, I have one more thing for you.
You bitch! I was just about to end stream. Alright, what up?
I'm so scared. There's just one last thing. Give me like 10 seconds and then you're gonna hear noise coming from the living room.
What in the Sam hell? What? What? How did you? When? I thought you. Howdy.
Just holding up a little picture.
What? This is very nice, but what? This ain't your home.
It's a little crude drawing of everybody who was at the funeral.
Bonnie. Who brought you here? What?
Over here, you're gonna see on the ground. There's a little bit of chalk in the circle,
Oh,
and there's a little star in the center.
Oh, sweet pea, you drew chalk on the hardwood floor. Oh.
When she puts her foot in it, it starts to sink into the circle.
Oh my god, you put a portal in my fucking living room. Pardon my mouth. How did... But why... Oh, jeez Louise. Fucking... Okay. Golly, it is... What time is it? It is way past your bedtime. How old are you?
Holds up 8.
You're same age as Momiji. Okay, yeah, it is way past your freaking bedtime. Golly. Okay. Either you go back in that portal and you go back home and go to sleep, or you get on that couch right now and you go to bed.
She has another little picture. She's holding it up, and it looks like a big, like, female goat lady. A very crude drawing of it.
Is that Furiosa? No, it's not muscular enough. Is this your mom? Okay. Okay. Where is she right now? Okay. She's asleep. Okay. Good. You should be asleep. I know I should be asleep. I'm tired. I'm very tired. It is past my bedtime too. I gotta wake up tomorrow morning. I gotta do things. Look, you're free to come back whenever you feel like it, but I gotta tell Mizuchi about this. Freaking kids putting portals in my damn house. Go to bed. We'll talk about this another time. Get in the hole and go to bed. Oh, jeez Louise. I just told a kid to get into a hole. Oh my god. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I'm done. I've seen it all. I'm done. That's it.